I hope everyone's excited because Saturday night it's live pro wrestling once again. And I hope everyone's excited because I'm not. You see, this Saturday night, 3 of All Action Wrestling's best wrestlers will be standing in that very ring, and 2 of them competing for their careers. See, once again, the savior of All Action Wrestling is trying to stir things up. He's putting 2 people who've had a great rivalry, but are also the closest of friends, and he's putting them together to fight for their careers. And you know what? It's no surprise. Tom Ledbetter has been trying to do this from day one. Day one, when I was supposed to be the AEW champion, he took that away from me and gave it to Seth Kincaid. Then later down the line, the Shark and Chris Target, the Australian Dynasty, became the tag team champions. And once again, Tom Ledbetter came in and he took away the championships and handed them to the Western Kingdom. And now he's trying to force myself and a very close friend of mine, James Grace, to fight each other for their careers. That's fine. You know what? That's what professional wrestling's all about. These things are going to happen. Am I expecting it? No. Am I ready for it? Sure. But see, here's the thing. People are comparing us, Shark and James Grace, 2 amazing professional wrestlers, 2 guys who've had an amazing rivalry, who have got the job done on multiple occasions. It's probably, tied in terms of win-loss records for myself and James Grace. But see, that back then it was for championships. Back then we'll fight to prove something. But this Saturday night, our careers are on the line. Now again, I've been in this situation before, and I've always come out on top because there's a little bit of a difference between the new king of old school and everybody else. And while James Grace is not everybody else, James Grace is an amazing athlete. The difference is, on Saturday night, should James Grace fail, should the Shark beat James Grace, James Grace has an education to fall back on. James Grace has diplomas to fall back on. Jobs are basically being handed to James Grace. But as for the Shark, all I've ever done since age 15 was professional wrestling. You see, I started off as an amateur wrestler. I became a 2-time WA state champion. Then I progressed. I moved to Calgary, Alberta, Canada, trained with Lance Storm, wrestled all around the world. That's all I have. All I have is professional wrestling. If I don't have professional wrestling, how am I supposed to support my family? How am I supposed to be me? So, as good as James Grace is, the odds, Grace, the Shark can't afford to lose Saturday night. Well, you can. And James Grace, if you can beat me, I don't deserve to be there anymore. So I hope you bring your absolute best, because the Shark, I guarantee, is walking in there bringing his best. And you're going to see a side of the Shark you've never seen before, because everything is on the line Saturday night. So Grace, bring your A game, and I will see you at the Baldivis Rec Center.